Hello, divine creations, divine marvels, children of God. So, I found an interesting post online about Christian Universalism, and this person said if we think God is too loving to punish unbelievers through eternity, then I would say we do not understand the consequences of sin. So, this is one argument um, that's one objection to the idea of universal reconciliation, and that is that, in essence, that there are some things that are the crime, the punishment of eternal torture um, meets the is equal to the crime. And that's what this person is asserting. He's like, that's why there can't be universal reconciliation. Of course, this is completely absurd. Um, the idea of 1 minute of torture. So most of us have never experienced torture, right? Um, at a certain point in my life, I was suffering so badly that I literally almost had a psychotic break from the intensity of the suffering. So while I haven't been physically tortured, I have experienced, again, it wasn't someone torturing me, it's a complicated story, but I was living in a tortured state. And let me tell you, um, you know, I can't even fathom, first of all, I can't even communicate how awful it was. Unspeakably awful. Now, I believe that everything happens for a reason. That I was reaping what I sowed, but this didn't go on forever. I didn't live in that misery 24/7, and luckily, I didn't live nonstop, even in a day. There would be minutes or moments, occasionally maybe 10 minutes, and it was horrifying. The level of suffering, horrifying. And I accept that bad choices I made brought me to that place. But what could I do that would warrant eternal torture? What could anyone do? What could Adolf Hitler do? For someone to warrant eternal torture, they would have to eternally be causing so much harm. It'd be like Adolf Hitler would have to warrant eternal torture. He would just, like the Holocaust, he would have to do something to have the Holocaust go on forever and ever, or like have the Holocaust last for you know, forever. Because even if Adolf Hitler was able to somehow keep the Holocaust going for, let's say, 1,000,000 years, then maybe 1,000,000 years worth of torture would be equate. I don't even think I think 1,000,000 years would be too much, having experienced torture. Maybe 10,000 years of torture, because when you're in extreme pain, 1 second seems like an hour. And interestingly enough, people who've had near-death experiences and gone to hell, which is the minority, interestingly enough, with near-death experiences, but when they do, they say that 1 moment in hell is like an hour, that it's unspeakably painful. So this is completely absurd. The only thing that a person could do that would warrant eternal hell would be to kill God, right? Or to destroy all of creation to such an extent that it couldn't be recreated. And of course, this is impossible. So, love to hear your thoughts. And is there a sin? And let's keep in mind balance here. Is there a sin that would warrant eternal torture? Eternal, and let's be clear, eternal agony. I can't think of one other than killing God, which of course would be impossible. But let me know. Thanks so much for dropping by.